My name is Lisa, and I'm a high school student attending a local school. I have great classmates, and every day is really fun.
Hey Lisa, how about we all go to karaoke after the next exam?
Oh, that sounds great. Should we go ahead and book a big room?
Oh, you mean the one with all those sparkly things spinning around? That sounds fun.
Spinning things. You mean the mirror ball, right?
Haha, well, as long as you get what I mean, it's fine. If we're doing this, I'd love for the whole class to come along.
All right, let's ask everyone in our class group chat then. Once we pick a date, I can adjust my part-time job schedule too.
Wait, there's a class group chat?
Huh. Wait, Noah, aren't you in it?
Let's just say I only use Line in ways that wouldn't make me even think about that kind of thing.
Oh. Well, I'll invite you now, so you can be the one to ask everyone.
But isn't it kind of weird to join and immediately start organizing something?
Don't worry. Everyone probably just assumed you were already in the chat.
But what if that's not the case?
Huh?
What if they made the group chat because they needed one without me? And once I join, they'll just make a new without Noah group chat, won't they?
That's not true. I mean, if you really think that, why were you the one suggesting we invite the whole class to karaoke in the first place? At school, my days were always fun like this. But once I got home...
Look, Dad, Mom, I got an 80 on my test.
Whoa, that's amazing, Tengu. That's our boy for you.
Yes, Tengu, you're truly exceptional. You must have taken after your father.
Baha. Well, I guess I am kinda awesome.
Kinda awesome, huh?
No, a genius like Tengu is a rare find in this world.
Oh, absolutely. You must be 1 in 1,000.
Come on, Mom, you mean 1 in a millennium, right?
He's got us there. Well played, Tengu.
Oh dear, my mistake. Sorry about that. Oh, to celebrate, and as an apology, I'll make your favorite dish tonight.
Oh, sweet. Then I want stir-fried udon.
Ugh. Why do they spoil him so much? And just like that, my family revolved entirely around my younger brother, Tengu. My parents spoiled him endlessly. As for me...
Oh, Lisa, you're home.
Oh dear, I didn't even notice you were here. You have such a weak presence.
I'm home. Anyway, I'll be studying in my room.
Hold on a second. Isn't today your payday from your part-time job?
That's right. Come on, Lisa, hand over your earnings.
Here, this is this month's pay.
1, 2, fact. This is all. You're not skimming off the top, are you?
I had to study for exams, so I couldn't work as much.
You always have an excuse for everything. Whatever, just go back to your room.
Then, one day...
Lisa, we need to talk. Sit down.
Huh? Okay. What is this about?
Tengu will be attending a private high school. That means we'll need more money.
So, you're not going to college. You're going to work instead.
What? You can't just decide that for me.
Of course we can. You're going to get married anyway. Why waste money on college?
We have no intention of paying for your education, so start looking for a job now.
This can't be happening. My parents had said all those things to me, but I had dreams. I wanted to go to college and study. There was no way I was going to give up and start working right away. So, I worked hard and managed to get accepted as a full scholarship student at a prestigious university. Hey, look. I got accepted into that famous university on a full scholarship. That means I don't have to work. I can go to college, right?
Huh? Oh, well, you actually got in as a scholarship student.
Oh, well. Hava, that's great.
Yes, this is truly wonderful news.
Dad, Mom. So, that means I...
Yep. You can leave this house and never look back.
Now the 3 of us can finally live together in peace.
Yeah, and we'll have more space in the house too.
Huh. Leave. What do you mean?
Exactly what it sounds like. Our job as parents is done now.
If you had chosen to work, we would be had to let you stay. But we never thought you'd actually go to college.
While choosing to leave on your own terms, classic Lisa move.
Wait, no one ever told me about this.
What, were you planning to leech off us even after becoming an adult? A woman going to college is nothing but a luxury, Yung.
How shameless. Well, we just have to put up with you for a little longer. Oh, by the way, don't expect any allowance. And don't bother contacting us either.
Yay, if your tuition is covered, you can at least earn your own living expenses.
Not that it matters, without financial support, you'll probably lose that scholarship in no time. Bahama, honestly, that sounds like the perfect ending for you, sis.
And so, without any room for argument, I was forced to leave home the moment I graduated high school. Now, 8 years later, I found myself visiting my parents' house once again.
Thank you for taking the time to meet with us today. My name is Noah, and I am Lisa's fiancé.
I see. Well, do as you like.
I can't believe someone actually fell for this girl. Well, I suppose weird people attract each other.
Dad, Mom. That's just rude.
It's all right, Lisa.
Come on, you knew this was going to happen, didn't you? Would you even bother coming? Wait a sec. Are you wearing all designer brands?
Ugh. That's what gets your attention? Look, we're only here because Noah insisted on a proper introduction. But I'm never coming back here again, and I'm cutting ties with all of you. So, that's that.
All right then. I approve of your marriage. But cutting ties is a different matter entirely.
What? Are you serious? You were the ones who kicked me out in the first place.
Oh, but we never said anything about cutting ties, now did we? I suppose we could let you go, but in exchange you'll need to pay us 2 million yen.
What? Are you kidding me?
Lisa, it's fine. I'll pay it.
Wait, Noah. You don't have to do that. We just have to ignore them. They're not worth it.
Baha, oh yeah, you really think you can just ignore us? If you don't pay up, who knows when and where we might show up in your lives again?
Tengu. You little.
Lisa, it's okay. It's all right.
Noah, but.
I had a feeling this would happen, so I already prepared the money.
Oh ho, now that's a young man who understands how the world works.
However, in exchange for this payment, you will sign a legally binding agreement stating that you will never contact us again.
Fine by me. That's a small price to pay.
So my sister's fiancé is actually loaded, huh?
With this, we won't have to worry about money for a while.
And so, right then and there, Noah had my parents sign the legal agreement and handed over 2 million yen in cash. 6 months later.
Oh, President Noah, we've been waiting for you.
Our savior, please have mercy on us poor penniless souls.
Lisa's former family, why are you here at my company?
We knew your name, so we did a little digging. And what do you know, turns out you're the president of a major corporation. No wonder 2 million yen was nothing to you. So we figured, why not ask for another handout?
A handout? Do you even remember the contract you signed?
We have nothing to do with you anymore. You're trespassing. Leave now.
Oh, come now, Lisa. Don't be so cold. We took on some debt, you see, relying on Noah's generosity to help us out.
Maxed out every limit and spend it all in just 1 month. What a wonderful time that was.
So yeah, we need more cash. It's nothing to you anyway, right?
So this is what it feels like to have a headache.
You already got your settlement money from Noah. That was the end of our relationship. We don't owe you anything anymore.
Quit whining already. Just hand over the cash and be done with it.
That's right. If we end up drowning in debt, what are you going to do about it?
Can you really turn your back on your own flesh and blood? Doesn't your conscience hurt?
You brought this on yourselves. If you take out a loan, you are responsible for paying it back.
So get out. If you don't leave right now, I'll have you charged with trespassing and harassment.
What? Acting all high and mighty just because we were being civil. If you are going to sue us, then we'll just sue you first.
That's right. Look at us, desperate and begging for help. We'll sue you for emotional distress.
We've got nothing left to lose. If you think we'll just walk away quietly, you're dead wrong.
My so-called former parents and Tengu started spouting nonsense, completely disregarding the contract they signed. Just as I was about to reach for my phone to call the police.
Hey, what the hell do you think you are doing in someone else's company?
Who the hell are you? We're in the middle of something here. Outsiders should stay out of it.
I'm Noah's sister, and Lisa's sister-in-law, which means I'm family. The only outsiders here are you.
We're her real family by blood.
You call yourselves family? That's the funniest thing I've heard all day. What kind of family kicks out their own child and abandons them to survive on their own?
Oh, shut up. She chose to leave. That was her decision.
Don't give me that crap. You have no idea what Lisa went through. She had to maintain top grades at a prestigious university while working just to survive.
Anyone who forces that on their own child and calls it family makes me sick.
How well she managed, didn't she? She's still alive. So what's the problem?
That's the problem. I barely made it. I had to rely on Noah and Mia. If it weren't for them, I would have drowned in debt and been completely screwed.
Heck, then you should understand exactly how we feel now that we're drowning in debt.
Since you got help when you were struggling, it's only fair that you help us now.
You forced me into that situation. Why the hell should I help you?
Huh? Listen to you, acting all high and mighty. At the end of the day, you were just mooching off these guys.
You little, keep running that mouth, and I swear I'll make you a literal foundation for this company.
Lisa says she relied on us, but the truth is, we were the ones who were saved by her. I didn't care if you were her family before. I won't let you insult her.
Saved by Lisa. Now that's a joke.
Unlike our brilliant Tengu, that girl has always been a failure.
Helping a business-owning family. Come on, at least try to make your lies believable.
My former family refused to believe what Noah and Mia were saying. That's when Noah spoke up.
Honestly, even we didn't expect Lisa to help us as much as she did. Maybe starting a small startup as siblings worked in our favor, but still.
We were so desperate to make ends meet that we were scrambling just to afford Lisa's salary.
Wait, are you telling me you guys started a business when you were still in high school?
I started it when I was in college. But from Noah's perspective, it's pretty much the same thing. And then Lisa, she wanted to help us. So she worked her butt off alongside us.
There were some really close calls along the way, but every time, she pulled us through.
If I really helped, then I'm glad. But back then, I was just fighting to survive.
You wouldn't know this, but in a startup, that kind of raw determination is everything.
We kept pushing each other forward, struggling together. And in the end, we grew into a company that now generates 10 billion yen in annual revenue. We owe it all to Lisa.
Yeah. Lisa, thank you for working so hard with us.
This is ridiculous. I knew it was a young company, but I never imagined Lisa was part of it.
If it were Tengu, I'd understand, but her? There's no way she's that capable.
I am possible. She was always just a second-rate version of me.
That's just your biased view of me. In terms of pure academic performance and recommendation scores, I outperformed you.
Well, in a way, I do have to thank you three. After all, if you hadn't kicked Lisa out, she wouldn't have ended up with us.
Though, let's be real. I still don't think we should be wasted money on that severance payment.
As Noah and Mia recounted the past few years of my life, my former family's reactions were,
Then, Lisa, help us, please.
Yes, you're the CEO's wife now, and you must have a high-ranking position too, right? That means covering our debts should be nothing to you.
Yeah, we'll even allow you to help us.
why would I do that? Like I said before, we have no ties anymore. I have no reason and no obligation to help you.
Please. This time, we swear it'll be the last.
If we try to work, our entire salary would go straight to debt payments.
Seriously, just throw some of that extra cash our way. We promise this is the last time.
Enough already. That's not my problem.
That's right. In fact, you broke our agreement, so we're charging you the penalty fee.
What? A penalty fee? That's ridiculous.
Wait, it does say here that if we broke the agreement, would have to pay a fine.
Wait a minute. This is way more than what we originally got.
Of course it is. Otherwise, I would be rewritten that contract myself the moment you tried this stunt.
This is invalid. Paying 4 million yen just for breaking some stupid contract is insane.
Then go ahead, take it to court. Of course, all that'll do is drain your pockets even more with legal fees.
Wait, so we're completely screwed.
Please? We'll bow as low as you want. Just help us this once. That's all we ask.
Not a chance. Our relationship with you was over the moment you took that settlement. And now you have the nerve to come back and beg for more. You're not getting a single yen.
So what? You're just gonna let us rot?
Oh, please. Weren't you supposed to be the superior one compared to Lisa? Then figure it out yourself.
That's ridiculous. Tengu works for a normal company, and I'm nearly 60.
Lucky for you, Japan has great longevity. You still have plenty of working years left. Anyway, I have nothing more to say to you. Don't ever show your faces again.
Wait, Please don't say that.
Oh, don't worry. I'll listen to whatever else you want to say, if you don't mind physical persuasion, that is.
Whoa, hey, did she just lift all three of us like it was nothing?
No, wait. If you leave us like this, we're really done for.
Oh, why did we ever do this to ourselves?
And so, my former parents and Tengu were dragged away by Mia. Apparently, there was a whole lot of crying, screaming, and making a scene afterward. So Mia ended up dealing with them a little longer than expected. In the end, the three of them were taken away by some men in suits and sunglasses. Sent off to a remote area where they now do backbreaking physical labor, constantly at risk. Despite working themselves to the bone, they barely earn enough to survive, trapped in a seemingly endless cycle of hardship and exhaustion. As for our family,
All right, gotta cleanse the bad energy. Let's eat some meat.
You really love meat, Mia.
well, nothing lifts your spirits like a good meal.
Now that's what I like to hear, Lisa. You're finally embracing the way of the carnivore.
I get it, I do. But your idea of a meal is just way too much.
Last time, the bill at the restaurant was insane.
Hey, that's on Noah. I told him I was fine with a cheap place.
Then next time, why don't we just throw a meat party at home?
Now that is a plan. Eat what we want, drink what we want. Just go all out.
Maybe out of consideration for what happened recently, Mia suggested we have a family dinner. I don't quite get how eating meat is supposed to cleanse bad energy, but hey, it does make me feel better, so I'm all for it. By the way, last time Noah took us to a nice restaurant, but Mia just kept eating until the staff literally told her to stop. At that point, we weren't just leaving, we were practically exorcised from the place like some kind of bad omen. So this time, I figured it'd be best to just have our meat feast at home, where no one can kick us out. That said, I am a little worried about how much meat we'll actually need. We'll probably have to buy it in bulk, carve it up at the table, and cook it ourselves. But honestly, as long as we're all together, I know it'll be another fun, lively night with family. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.